Okay, guys, so what you see in front of you were all done by NovelAI, and I have more over at Night Cafe Studios as well. But mainly, what this is based off of is the fact that I put in a prompt, because that's one of the best ways you can get results is put in a prompt. And excuse me. I put in a prompt back on the 8th of this month. And that prompt was for them to have a woman transform into a fruit face, just like in the 1986 Sledgehammer music video. And as you see, this is a result of several images, that were taken from the internet. Basically, there's the top image, or two of them, the top and bottom left-hand image, including 3 on the right, were taken from a kind of like back-to-back image thing where you see the fruit around Peter Gabriel's face or surrounding it, and then you see the result afterwards where he basically turns into a fruit face. And then the other ones are basically based on the fruit face itself. So I look at that, and these are different styles too. Some of these are anime style based. Some of these are non-human, furry style based and all that. But I look at these, and then again, I look over at the Night Cafe Studio where I did it there too. And not only do I see it with this, but I also see it when I add in the certain claymation scenes, like when he turns into like a freaking waterfall, after he's a lake and all that, and he turns into a waterfall in reverse. I basically said, have a woman's face transform into claymation as seen in the 86 Sledgehammer video. And lo and behold, it gave me, just based on that scene, it gave me a decent replica. So my question is, if AI, which is a very controversial thing right now with a lot of folks, if AI can replicate, what I'm asking into reality here, then why can't any of the, and I say this with all due respect, no offense, why can't studios get their female artists up and coming or established to do the same thing, not just with a cover version of Sledgehammer, but with their own songs? Why can't they do it? I mean, you have the technology there. Why can't it be utilized? I mean, there are some people that actually tried to do a Sledgehammer video through AI, and it was very psychedelic. I'll give it that. But if you're expecting an AI to do a remake of a video, but in the way you want it, it's gonna take a lot more effort and time and development for the AIs, as I've mentioned before, to get to that point. But again, as I drink some 7-Up there. But again, I ask you, how is it that services like Novel AI and Night Cafe Studio AI can do this, even based off images you give it as reference? If it could do this, then why can't other female artists and singers, and I say with all due respect, no offense, established or up and coming, why can't they, along with their studio that, I guess you could say commissions the videos to be made, why can't they accomplish this, as well? And if not with a bigger budget, why can't they? Why? It doesn't make sense to me that if even by reference, an AI system can give me or anybody else what we're preferring, then why can't, and I say it again with all due respect, no offense, why can't a record label, music studio, do the same thing for the up and coming or established female artist? It doesn't register with me. Really, it doesn't. And what you see here, some of them are a little like, okay, I get the concept, but some of them are kind of very, very faithful almost to that iconic scene in the original video. So again, I ask the question, I beg the question, how is this possible and happening, and yet a record label, a music studio, can't do the same for the up and coming or established female artists / singers to have as a music video, maybe the first music video to gain attention, on them. I mean, here's the thing. Peter Gabriel was already known for his role with Genesis, right? And then when he struck out on his own, it took Sledgehammer. I mean, he did a couple of videos before, like Shock the Monkey and all that, but it took Sledgehammer to really put him on the map. To put him on the map as not just a solo artist, but an innovative solo artist. And he tried to follow that up with Big Time and Steam and whatnot, but it was Sledgehammer that really put him on the map. And he was already an established act from his days in Genesis and trying to go solo a few years prior. So, to me, if even in his first few years as a solo artist, it takes the 1986 song and music video, Sledgehammer, to put him on the map, to get him, recognition, as if he's pretty much a new artist, which he wasn't, then why can't a record label and music studio do the same for their upcoming artists, or their artists that are a few years in, but need that recognition, to really take off that next stratosphere? Why can't they do something like this for them? That's what I don't understand. That is what I don't get and understand. Why is it possible that AIs could do this a lot better than a studio or a music label? I just don't get it. I mean, music studios and music labels, they have the money. They have the resources. Heck, we all have, or pretty much them mostly, have the technology to make it happen. So why can't they? That to me is just flabbergasting, in my opinion. And what's crazy? People watching this video will agree with me. They will agree with me that, when they look at this, even they'll say, yeah, how is it an AI can do this, but a music label, a music studio doesn't want to get off the keister and make it a reality for the established, if not up-and-coming artists to really take off that next stratosphere, mostly for the up-and-coming artist. Because I guarantee you, they do something like this, it's going to get them recognition. Yeah, it's going to be, people are going to come out, I should say, and, look at it as if it's a remake of Sledgehammer just by all the references and scenes and everything, maybe a homage to it and all that. And you know what? That's cool. That's cool in the long run, because you know why? It will get, not only will it get the attention of Peter Gabriel and be like, oh, that's kind of nice that they did that, but it'll get them recognition by everybody else that they attempted to do this, either by the traditional means that Peter did it in, or by the more technology means that we have today. The point that I'm getting at, and I don't want to make this too long, the point I'm getting at is if AIs can do this, just by, an image reference and what you're typing in there, then why can't music studios and music labels? Why can't they? Why can't they do it, not just for the established artists, but most importantly, the up-and-coming female artists as singers that would love to have that recognition, love to have that spotlight poured upon them upon doing something like this, or because they did something like this? Why is it, AIs are able to do it, and the studios that have these female artists, up-and-coming, that is, independent or not, why can't they do it, for them to help put them on that pedestal, on that map? How is it? Again, it just flabbergates me, at the fact that if an AI like this could do it, why can't them? Why can't the studios and the labels with these artists under their wing? Why can't they? I don't know. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Comment down below. Live chat during the premiere. Superchats will be open. They will be in the description, letting you know that. But guys, give me your thoughts. Do you think I'm just, grasping for straws, or do you think I have a point here? Let me know. Check out the Teespring store, guys. Check out my Patreon as well. Super thanks will be open after the premiere of the video. But guys, give me your thoughts. Love to hear from each and every one of you on this, because again, guys, it just blows my mind that an AI can do this based on image reference and what you put into it. It's text prompt for description, but a music label studio can't. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Love to hear your thoughts. What you have to say on it, and I'm out.